And we're live.
There's those free divers who go down, like those islanders who go down for like 10, 15 minutes to fucking shellfish and spearfish all the time. Like
and that's even more impressive because they're down there doing shit, not just like floating.
Well, I read like as much as I say, and it's true. Like there's something about water that really kind of makes me panic and my heart starts racing. But I from what I understand, there's some sort of mechanism in which when human beings and other marine mammals go underwater, there's some sort of biological process that helps you hold your breath longer.
Well, it has to be true because whales were once land animals that moved on to sea, and they can hold their breath for hours.
What are whales?
Whales at one point were land animals that moved into the sea.
Do you ever see that thing on Animal Planet where they try to suggest that mermaids were real and that human beings like were driven to the coastal regions and evolved to be mermaids?
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
they made that.
Yeah, fake documentary thing.
Yeah, they made it seem.
Were they top half human?
They made it seem like this was like well founded and like scientifically researched. Like it was such bullshit. I remember sitting in a hotel room.
World War II, people were catching them in nets and shit.
Yeah, like that may have even come up. Like they were talking about it this like it was real. And I remember being in a hotel room, and like we were watching this on Animal Planet or whatever, and I was just like, mermaids aren't fucking real. And my friend goes, I don't know, they're making a pretty good argument here. And I'm like, mermaids aren't fucking real. He's like, you know what? Mermaids aren't fucking real. What are we watching? I'm like, I don't know. Those cocksuckers. Like, there's a lot of people who think mermaids are real now, and they're just not.
Was it like a long con that Animal Planet pulled? Like, they knew it was horseshit.
They were talking about sea apes, dude. Like us, like us evolving into these like marine mammals, and you know, shedding our legs and bullshit, and talking about how like longer and longer we'd be able to hold our breath for longer and longer, and then the gills come, I guess. It was absurd. It was so silly.
Fishing mermaids, that would be really effective for a lot of industries if they did exist. You can get kidneys from the human half, then sushi from the bottom half. A lot of options.
I'm just saying, like, whales haven't even developed gills yet, and they've been in water a lot longer than us.
Well, we haven't been in water. I mean, we don't spend much time
there. We're a semi-aquatic animal.
Was that amphibious?
I mean, when you go to the bank, you're not wading in, so not really.
I'll be right back.
I wouldn't consider us semi-aquatic either, because if you consider humans semi-aquatic, then that has to extend really far. That has to include dogs. That has to include, like, horses are semi-aquatic because they can swim a little.
Swim. Yeah, we can swim. I don't think we can live.
Yeah. I mean, we hang out in trees.
Probably semi-aquatic. Like, what is an example of semi-aquatic?
I'm thinking of, like, a beaver, a seal.
Yeah. An alligator. Something like that.
The beaver is just like us. It can swim. It just happens to swim a lot in water.
But beavers, like, exist in water. They make dams. They
can swim a lot better than we can.
Yeah, beavers are graceful. Seals are another one. That might even call them.
I'm looking at it this way: if human life naturally needs to be next to water, that's why towns are built next to rivers, and that if you're lost, you usually stay next to the ocean so you can, get fish and things of that nature. I mean, water is part of our everyday life.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure to be like aquatic.
If we didn't have like central air and housing, we would be next to the water and be in the water almost daily.
Yeah. But we can climb trees as well. Do you think we're like semi-arboreal?
I don't know what the word arboreal means.
That's like tree dwellers, like a lemur. Like we can do that. We can kind of swing, but we don't spend any time up there. So I wouldn't say we're arboreal any more than we are aquatic.
Neanderthal, and that's of the grade 8 family. So yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah, but Neanderthals didn't live in trees.
They did, and they were nomads. But
yeah.
Well, I think what set us on a different path was not the development of the length of our arm, but we have the ability to settle. You know, we can build and we can settle. We don't need to climb trees, and we don't need to fucking make dams.
I'm just saying, if beavers had central air and fucking Porsches, they wouldn't be underwater building dams either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Beavers have the paddle in the teeth. We've got the prefrontal cortex.
Well, like the ape cousins, we gave up like our jaw muscles and shit like that for a bigger brain cavity. Like that's how we evolved.
I'll take that all day.
And apes can bite like a motherfucker, and we can't.
Yeah, we don't need a bite because we're not hunting anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy to watch like chimpanzees do anything on video and then just like they can do anything? Like even like a female chimpanzee that's almost dead can still like lift more than the strongest man out there, and just easily, just with their huge arms, just.
Yeah.
But they're ridiculous.
They're
Like,
what you said?
how many? Sorry, think I interrupted you, Drew.
No, I was listening to you.
Oh, flattered. But yeah,
You glorious anti-trainer.
yeah, my anti-training.